All right then. Here we're going to start on the Holcomb Pond Trail. I suppose I should. Oh, this isn't a sign-in. And I don't know if they actually stocked the maps up here. Let me see. Nope, they did not. No maps and no sign-in at the trailhead. So we'll start on our way in then. So Zolio's keeping track of me. So is All Trails, for that matter. I'm shared with 2 people. They're following me. And Zolio is updating 3 people of my whereabouts. And I've got it set to every 12 minutes at this point. So, because I need to see not only the accuracy of the updates, I want to check battery time on that. So we'll go up here to the cutoff where the trail cuts in and heads towards the ponds, and like that. I got to keep an eye on things. There's some people in here, and I've got Laney with me. I've done this trail several times. It's easy, and unlike the trail that I did a little while ago, the trail is clear. There's a little bit of snow here and there. There's a little bit of snow and ice here and there, but it's about 98% clear. So I won't have to worry about trudging through a whole bunch of snow. And it's a beautiful trail. So I'm looking forward to the trail being completely clear and completely green soon. But till then, we'll enjoy what we've got. Do you see him? Do you see him out here? I do. I do. That's why I'm out here. Because I see him. He's beautiful. He is beautiful. But let's get on the trail here. The red markers. Red trail markers. Laney's going to enjoy herself. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to enjoy him while I'm out here. And like that. Talk to you in a bit. Wow. It's gorgeous. Okay, I just passed a gentleman on the way in. I'm a few hundred yards in the trail, I guess. He had a dog. So I had to put Laney on the lead for a minute till we got a little ways past him. And I'll let her off again. But, yeah, I think that I think we're doing all right here. I don't know about the angle of the camera, if it's too high or too low or what the case is here, but I don't have the LED backpack on there, so I can't really see it and I can't play it back, so yeah, that's all right. We're moving right along. Trail's been clear, no snow. I mean, there's some snow in the clearing down there. You can see it, maybe. But little patches here and there in the woods. But other than that, we're looking pretty good. Nice pine woods, beautiful, warm feel, cozy, welcoming. I love the pine woods. Really do. Did I mention this red trail markers? As we're going along through here. The trail here is very well kept, well groomed, easy to follow. Slight uphill on the way in, and it levels off. A little rolling. Slight breeze going on. Got this little external plug-in microphone here. Plugs into the side of the camera. Has a small foam wind boot. As opposed to those big furry ones. I think that these foam ones actually cut down the sound a little bit more than the furry ones. I think, anyway. Don't know that for sure. But I know this is supposed to be a pretty sensitive microphone, so they say. But, you know, well, coming up on the first pond, and this pond here, I believe Matt and I came up on in my previous video, but we came on it from the other direction. And this a little bit higher than normal right now. So we got a little bit of mud coming up on it, but it's all right. Now up here, right where those trees are starting, is where Matt and I stood and talked for a little while on that last video. And here I am alone. I think what I'm going to do is walk up to where the ravine was, or is, and from there turn around and come back, because honestly I don't want to come out at that road, because it's a long walk, long road walk, which I would prefer not to do, back to the trailhead where I parked. And I really would rather not do that. Now I know that the trail cuts into the left shortly. I don't want to miss that. Whoop. There's a marker. And also, we were following before bear prints that were rather fresh, which we're definitely going to have to watch out for with her. She don't know any better. Yeah, there's the markers. Cuts in here. There it should be. Easy to miss, you know. A lot of people just keep running going forward. They would not see that. But let's go back to where the gorge is. It's gorgeous. The gorge is gorgeous. Laney, don't get too far now. I want to be able to see you. Atta girl. Good girl. I think that when we get up to that point that we'll have a sit down. You can have some water. I'll make me some coffee. I'll pull out your food. Maybe some treats for you. Because you haven't had anything to drink either. Neither have I, for that matter. That's probably not the best idea. It's funny, you know, you get up there in years, the older you get, the more your sensation of thirst lessens, if that's the word. You don't have that as much anymore. I could probably go all day and not even feel thirsty, which is not a good thing. I haven't had a drink of water since I left the house. And dehydration is probably not the best idea. I stepped on the scale this morning and I was 224, which was kind of surprising. I thought I was going to be well into the 230s for all of the manging I've been doing, but no such. It's an entire cheap week, you know. Thought I was going to have a lot of weight put on, but miraculously, I did not. See, these are interesting woods here. A lot of new, thin growth. No pines to speak of, whereas I was in a nice, thick pine woods a few minutes ago. I'm going to turn this off for a minute, and we'll get back to you. So for whatever reason, I stopped filming somewhere. I don't know where, but it did stop. Okay, I see where the trail turns, because the trail does turn. Let's see where I'm at here. I've gone 0.79 miles. Looking good. Laney's got to be walking in deep puddles. I don't know why, but she's decided that's what she's going to do. For whatever reason, this is saying that I'm off trail anyhow. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to take this left and follow this yellow trail. I have no idea what this just did to me. I guess. Yeah. I did not do what I was going to do. But that's okay. I'm going to loop around. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm still going to go over to where the gorge is. So I'm going to take this right-hand turn and follow it back around and then come back. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. All right, let's do that. I'm going to take this right-hand turn up here, follow the trail around around the gorge, and do that. I don't know why this phone or this camera turned off, and I don't even know where it turned off, or what I've been filming or what I haven't been filming. But at any rate, here we go. It turned off on me. There's the red marker to the right, so that's the way we turn. Hey, looks like Laney knows the way. Yep, Laney knows the way. Here's the way. This is the way. And we're going this way, so I'm going to follow these red markers. And we'll come back around. We'll catch the red trail again. Right now I want to go to the gorge, so that's what we're going to do. I do not know why, but the camera shut off. No clue why. Once it stops filming, I have it set automatically to turn off in 5 minutes. Save battery, which is, what I want it to do. So 5 minutes prior to, man, I had 5 minutes worth of blathering that didn't get recorded. Blathering and walking. That's all right. But we're heading towards the gorge area now, much of which you already saw in the last video anyway. But I'm now alone, other than Laneykins, and I'm going to stop there this time, set up my chair, have me some coffee, let Laney have some water and her food, and enjoy a little bit of peace and quiet. Yes, indeed. There's the first of the signs advising you not to get near the edge. It's good advice. Laney, that goes for you too. Don't get near the edge. You go over and there's no retrieving you. You can see I'm hoping you can see it. That's the gorge. Zor Valley. It's down there, and I got to tell you, it's way down there. That is a 300-foot drop from where I'm standing. So I think that I'll stand back here. We'll go down a little ways to maybe that tree trunk over there, and I'm gonna set up shop. I think them big old tree trunks. I like them big old tree trunks. We'll set up shop there, and I'm gonna boil some water, burl some worter, have me some coffee, let Laney have a little something or other. I got treats for her too. What do you think, Lane? Huh? Take a break? Beautiful view here. Right here? Look good? Let's do that. Looks good to me. Let's set up here. Let's set up right here. Okay? Close enough. Close enough. Yeah. I think so. I think so. Just drop the pack. And all that good stuff, right? Yeah. I think we can do that. I think we can do that. I think we can do that. Yep. Yep, yep. Let's drop the pack. There we go. Drop the pack. And the camera here. Take it off of my... There we go. Take it off of my chest mount. Say hello. Huh? There's my backpack there with my nature hike chair mounted on it. Here's our little, we're going to set up here. I'll show you the setup once I get it set up, but I'm not going to get, hey, close enough. Hey, I don't have the stick on here. Laney. See, I can see down there. Now I can barely see the Cattaraugus Creek down there going through, but way down. My gosh, man, that's a long ways down there. See, what happens is people get too close to the edge, and the whole side of this. I mean, it's a straight drop once you get past these trees here. This whole side is shale. And what happens, I mean, right here we got all the tree roots and everything holding on to the soil, so that's good. But you get people who get too close to the side, not realizing that in a lot of places underneath this, there's nothing. And the shale gives way, and sometimes 5, 6, 7, 8 feet of the edge just drops off that you're standing on, and down you go. And well, you know, you don't survive this fall. You don't survive it. So people die here every year. So I'm staying back. But I'm going to set up my chair and get my water going and have some coffee and have a drink. And yeah, we'll get Laney something. So I'll talk to you in a bit. Well, the water, she be boiled. And I'm going to make me some coffee. I'm not set up to. I didn't bring a tripod. I probably should have brought the tripod with me. That probably would have been pretty cool, but I didn't. And I'm not going to try to set this thing up to film it. I suppose I could try, but yeah, let me give that a try. Let me give it a try and see what happens. See, I don't know what's going to happen now, because I don't know what the angle of that camera is going to be. If it actually sees what I'm seeing, knows what I'm knowing, does what I'm doesn't. But we're going to find out. Back off that way. I don't want you getting burned. See, I got my little French press thingy, which is pretty darn cool. So what I do is I got the press. See, put the coffee in here. I take my boiling water off the stove, trying my best not to pour it on my hand. and we pour some water in on top of yonder coffee. Put that back on the stove over here. Take this little provided stirry thingy and stir that coffee in. Okay. Stir it, make sure that all that wonderful coffee is mixed into that water. See, now the water is going through, it's a one of them little, I got a steel screen type strainer in the bottom of this thing, which works pretty well, but the water, it does kind of filter through there slowly before you press it. So I'll pour some more water in, let that sit for a bit, and let the juices kind of flow through the water. And hopefully that phone's not going to blow over, because we got a little bit of wind. And we're going to find out whether or not that that wind boot, wind sock, whatever it is, does a good job, and whether or not that microphone actually does a good job too, picking up what I'm saying. Ooh, that's thick. See, I used 2 or 3 3/4 actually of the provided scoops of this nice dark roast coffee, ground coffee. And this is the scoop right here. It doesn't really say how big that scoop is, but it's pretty darn big. I know it's more than a tablespoon, I'll tell you that. And this thing doesn't hold that much water. I mean, it's like, it says this is supposed to be for 3 cups. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I want me a cup of coffee, and this kind of, it does kind of go down a little bit as I sit here talking, but I'm going to let that happen, and then I'm going to press it. See, this here presses the coffee down. I didn't wash it from the last time I used it, which is what's going to happen out in the field anyway, in the back country. I know I've got this on medium lens view, not wide view and not narrow. So I'm hoping that I'm getting myself and everything in here in the field of view here. I think I am. Oh man, that's nice and thick. Wowzers. Yeah, I think that I'm going to press it now. So let's give her a good press before it gets too thick on top. Now we press it down, and it takes a lot to press it down, and it's slow. But we will have some very good tasting coffee when this is all done. I'll guarantee you that. Got to put a little bit of strength and weight into this AeroPress. Make sure it's all squeezed through there well. And I believe that that'll do it. That should do it right there. And since that's not really what you'd call a full cup of coffee, what I do is with the rest of this, or much of it anyway, and I leave some water in there to clean up with. And then I have what many of you would consider to be sacrilegious, but I really don't care because you're not drinking this coffee, I am. I have some creamer, powdered creamer, because it tastes good, and I really don't care what you think about it. You like coffee. Yes, I do, and this is the way I like it. So tough. You're not drinking it, I am. That's what I like. That's the way I'm drinking it. Too bad for you. You drink your coffee, I'll drink mine. That is a vanilla type creamer that I really enjoy. Smooths out the flavor of a nice dark roast. Stay back away from that stove, please. That's hot water, okay? That's hot water. Put this here. Use the water, clean that off. I can now take this, give it a little stirry stir. Oh yes, look at that. And I now have a backwoods cup of coffee that I am going to enjoy out here by my lonesome. And I'm not going to go any further than this. Well, yeah, you know what I am? I'm going to go all the way around that loop and come back. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do, because I like the idea. That's what I'm going to do. I know the way I'm going to make it. Oh, that's that's good. That was good, Laney. That's good stuff. Yes, it is. That's good stuff. It is. That's good stuff. You better not spill my coffee. No, you better not. No, you better not. No, you better not. She's happy. You know, she's been cooped up all this snowy winter, and this is what she enjoys doing. I'm going to throw her in the bathtub when we get home. But this girl loves the woods. She loves the woods. Yeah. 8 years old now, she is. 8 years old. Aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah. I haven't seen that bear, and I haven't seen any tracks in the soft parts of the trail, so I sure did on Sunday. No doubt. Yep. They're awake. They are awake. So there is that to think about. There is that to think about now. Clean this stuff up. So I keep some of the water, you know. Keep some of the water so that you can clean up your mess. Because I do tend on making a little one. It happens, you know. That's what happens out here. You make somewhat of a mess, and I don't want to, you know, leave anything behind. We do enough damage out here in the woods. That's just the way things are, you know. We do enough damage out here. Don't really want to, well, you want to do as little as possible. Anyhow, you know, little as possible. See, I'll show you that filter. I can show you the filter. Yeah. Where am I going to dump the filter? Here it is. See, it's a little thin steel. Excuse me. Little steel filter. It works really well. I've got paper filters too, but I wanted to try this out. This is the second time I've used it, and actually it works pretty darn good. I'll clean this when I get it home. I'm not going to clean it here. And with the coffee grounds, see, that are left in here, you just go like this. Boop. And that's that. That is good for the soil. It's coffee grounds. That will be taken up into the soil. It's nutrition for the plants. Good stuff, you know? Good stuff. Then you set this back on there like so. And you take this. It's got all sorts of pine needles and junk on it now, but take this and this goes back. Well, no, it doesn't go like that yet. I got to drink my coffee before I put this all away, because it all goes together, you know. AeroPress. My wife got this for me for my birthday. I believe it was my birthday a little while back, a little while ago. Nice little item, I'll tell you what. And this, my stove and kitchen gear, my cook gear, is fire maple. The cook gear itself, I don't know, man. It's big. I mean, it's this 750 liter or whatever it is, 750 milliliters. No, yeah, 750.775, whatever it is. You know, the standard size. But it's yeah. See. I don't know if this is titanium, because it feels kind of heavy. I mean, if it's titanium, it's kind of heavy for titanium. Well, maybe not. Not if the water's out of it. I don't know. Who knows what I'm talking about? But what I like about it, and why I'm going to continue to carry it, is because this is the large canister, the large fuel canister, and it fits inside. Okay, fits inside. My little fire maple stove fits in there. 2 lighters fit in there like so, and top fits right on it like so, very, very neatly and nicely. And the has a little net bag that whole unit then fits inside of, like so. And it's very convenient. It's all one unit, you know. I like it. I wish that it had some kind of a clip to hold it together. That would be nice. But like so, and it packs really nice. I like it. I like it. It works real well. I wish it was a little bit lighter. No, it's not heavy. I shouldn't act like it weighs a lot, because it doesn't. It's pretty light. But I wish it was lighter. But then again, I wish everything I had was lighter. So there's that. But I'm going to turn this camera off. I think we got enough filming for now. I'm going to turn it off, save the battery for the walk, for the rest of the walk, the hike, and we'll talk to you a little bit later when I'm packed up and ready to go. When I start heading back out on the trail, I'll talk to you again. But yeah, okie dokie. Talk to you in a bit. Okay, it do appear that I am ready. Our campsite our break site here is clean, and Laney's ready to go, and red trail markers are in front of me. I have had my coffee, and everything's picked up, leaving nothing behind. Leave no trace. That's the thing. And we're hitting the trail. It is couple minutes after 3. And I should probably hit this thing to say that our break is over. Let me see. Resume. We be resuming. Here we go. I haven't even gone a mile yet. 0.95 miles. Look at that. Well, I'm not sure how long this trail's actually going to be when I'm done. It's supposed to be a 3-mile trail, something like that, but I don't think that I'm going to get 3 miles into it. We'll see. But we're huffing it again on the trail. We're walking along the edge of the gorge. Well, I'm a good 15 feet in from the edge, but I'll maintain that. But we're walking along the gorge right now, and we'll be taking a left-hand turn away from it pretty quick. Heading down we will be going. Yeah, saw a deer running over this way a little while ago. There's a lot of deer out in these woods, but you don't see them too often for some reason. See a lot of deer sign, but not a lot of deer. Nope. I have a headset that this camera attaches to that I think I'm going to put to use. Not this time, but I will be anyway. That way, what I'm looking at, you're looking at. Instead of wherever my chest is facing, you're looking at. But yeah, I think that I'll turn the video. No, I'll leave it on for a bit. It says I had an hour or so I'll leave it be. I just want to keep my eyes peeled for the trail markers because it's easy to get turned around, or not turned around, but off the trail here. There's the last of the signs, I believe, depending on which way you're coming. Could be the first of the signs. But that's a silly thing, right? Trail goes. Yep, now we're going away from the gorge. I'm kind of meandering, you know, I'm not really pushing too fast or nothing here. When I was with Matt, and we were cooking, moving right along. This is that tree that has a little seat cut into it with a chainsaw. I found that to be pretty funny. Nice place to sit down and take a break. That's a big old tree. See, I'll turn around and let you see it. Let's see somebody cut a seat into it. Chunks over there, a chunk of wood that they cut out of it. That's pretty funny. Nice place to sit down for a bit if you want to. I don't, so. But here we go. We keep on walking. I'll check the Zoleo battery when I get home. I know that I was about 85% when I left this morning in the battery, and I turned the notifications up to every 12 minutes when I was on that previous trail, and that was earlier this morning. Oh boy, somebody calling me. VA in Springville. Let's turn this off for a minute. All right, we're back on. That was the VA calling me to confirm an appointment that I've got for tomorrow morning. And I think that since I'll be up in Springville for that appointment. I might just afterwards head down towards Ellicottville. I know there's some trails down that way too. I should be on a trail like every day. Well, you know, there's that one Rails to Trails thing down that way. I don't know about that. That's just like one straight line. It's all flat, and I don't even know if that's woody. It certainly isn't backcountry. This is the kind of stuff I like to do. This right here. This is the thing. I know one way or the other I need to be walking because I need to lose weight and I need to condition for what's coming. I mean, June is coming. That's going to be a big deal. Then August is coming. That's going to be a bigger deal. But I've got other things that I want to do which are also going to be rather massive. You know, there's Zolio telling everybody my location. Okay. I know that my dear wife doesn't think that I'm going to be able to do half of it. And so also my own boys also don't seem to think that I'm going to be able to do it. They're all really concerned. I'm really worried about them. Well, shit. I'm old, but my gosh, I'm not. I mean, I'm older. I suppose there was a time that I would have thought that 68 is pretty friggin' old. But here I am, 68. And I don't think that I'm all that old. Because I don't feel, look at that, look at that. Is that not gorgeous, beautiful? Wow. That is just stupendous. Where am I? Oh yeah, there's the trail markers. Let's keep on the trail. Let's keep on the trail. You keep your eyes on the trail markers here because you're not looking. I mean, the trail on the ground is not as visible as it would be during the regular months of the year. I mean, the snow just melted. Everything is pretty packed down as it is. So, I mean, I'm not going to get lost or anything, but I know where I am. But I'd rather stay on, I was going to say the beaten path, but everything's pretty beaten this time of year. The snow weighed down on it, packed it all down pretty tight. Now some of the ferns are greening up. Where do we go here? There we go, off to the right. See that now? A little marshiness. And something moved way up other side of the marsh. I just got to keep my eyes open a little bit and be aware of the bear activity right now. They are awake and hungry, coming out of hibernation. So, I mean, I'm not worried. They're not going to come after me or nothing, but I don't want to surprise one. And I know that like there's some like grizzlies and big browns that they'll actually have their cubs during hibernation, which is kind of freaky to me. I don't know about black bears. That's one worth researching a bit, I suppose. But if they have cubs, and I run across a mama and her cubs, well, that could prove to be a disaster. You know. And Laney, she don't know no better. She'll go barking, and I mean, that could scare the bear away, but if she runs after it and that bear decides to turn around, that little girl don't stand a chance. Anyway, here's a pond that Matt and I stopped at on Sunday. Talked a little bit about it. You can see a lump out there in the middle. I don't know if you can see it from here, but that's a beaver den in the middle. Yeah, they dammed up a brook, which made this small pond into a much larger pond, and all these trees are now not so living. Yeah. Yep. Beautiful woods, though. They're much. I mean, I like it no matter what, but I like it when it's green. I like it a lot more when it's green. You know. But after a while here, we're going to run into the intersection for the trail, and I'm going to go off to the left here, and but what I think I'm going to do is turn the video off till I get there. All right. Well, that was interesting. I missed my turn off and got a little ways down the trail before I realized that I missed my turn off, so I had to double back. And I don't know if there's a lot of blowdown covering it up, but I had to bushwhack a little ways to find where I'm supposed to be. I am now on the trail, but it is not very well marked, so I have to keep my eyes open as to where I'm at for markers. This is a little bit, it seems, less traveled. It seems, it's not that it's not traveled. I see some footsteps here, but there's a little bit more snow. Well, at least where I am right now. Looks more clear up ahead. But yeah, I got a little bit off track. Beautiful. I mean, right where I was saying a little while back, where I was saying that there's the beaver den. I was right there that I was starting to get off track. I guess I wasn't paying attention to the trail. I was paying more attention to the pond. Seeing right now, I'm not seeing. Okay, there's a couple. Yeah, you lose sight of the markers, trail markers, and then you have to refer to your GPS to make sure you're heading in the right direction on the trail, because really the trail under your feet is not very visible. But it's all right. Again, there's another pond up here on the right that we're coming across. Yeah, we're gonna go right along that one too, I'm pretty sure, from what it said. I really didn't review. There's me being prepared. I didn't review the trail all that much because, I mean, I've done this a couple of times already. It's just looks different now, and it's been a long time. Yeah, following the yellow brick road. Let me make sure that I am actually doing the right thing here, because it just seems to. Yeah, I am. It's good. It's all good. Yeah. Who's texting me now? Did you bring her food? Yes, I brought her food. Amazon delivered. Oh, UPS delivered. At home. Wah. All right. Back to all trails. 1.83 miles. We haven't barely done anything. Really, it's been a very nice hike, but haven't really covered that much ground. Because, you know, I'm just meandering, and I like it that way. I do. I like it that way. I'm enjoying it. It's, you know, everybody's got their way of doing things, and some people have the destination in mind that they're trying to accomplish, or just the hike itself. They want to get the hike under their belt, you know, get her done, kind of a thing. Me, it's the journey. I like the journey. I like being out here. See this nice and comfortable. I mean, there's some flat ground here I could clear out. I would like to set up a tent, clear out a little area, and just camp here, have a little fire, set up my camp chair, bring out my books, my Bible, and just stay here for a day or so, and a night. It would be wonderful, whether it be alone or with my wife or a couple of good brothers, and just spend the night and just soak it all in, be with my Father here. Oh, I ask you, here's the question. I got to ask this, like, from now on in every video I make. Do you see him? Do you see him? Look at him. Does he not speak to you? Look at this. Do you hear his voice? My. Look at this. Every detail. What an artist. You can step back, it's art. You can step in, it's art. You can examine the details, it's art. It's beauty, it's wonder. It's brilliance. It's breathtaking. He is breathtaking, is he not? And he gave it all to us. The riches of it all. The wonders of it all. and we take it for granted, you know. Well, it's a silly way to put it, but because it is granted, it's all ours. Okay, there's the markers, and where'd it go? It looks like it went through here, but I don't see a marker. I see footprints in the snow, so let's follow this and see if a marker shows up. Let's see if a marker shows up. I think it is. I think this is the trail. Yep, there's a marker hidden behind some evergreen. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. And just look at this, man. Oh, I love him so much. Why? Because look what he does. Look at this. This is an expression of every attribute in his person. The wonders of it all. The infinite wonders of it all. My goodness. Anyway. Never take it lightly. And now you walk out of that into a completely different character of woods. All at once. All at once. Look at this. Look at this. It just changed. Just like that. Completely different character of woods, just like that. Wow. Wow. Let me take this up just a hair. Maybe that's better. I don't know if it's better. I don't know. It is what it is. Let's walk. Look at this. On this side you got, well, it'll be green soon enough, but it's just deciduous, I guess they call that. I don't know, I should know it, but I'm dumb. Then you turn over here. Look at that, evergreen. Softwood. Wow, amazing. Anyway, we got yellow markers following along. This trail will take us back after a little while to the trailhead and the parking lot in my vehicle, and we will head back home. It's been a great day. That first hike, I mean, I'll post it probably, at least some portions of it. That really didn't turn out all that good. I mean, I got a little over a mile in, but that was an in and out. So it was half mile in, half mile out. That when the trail clears, it'll be a lot better, and probably when the ooh, there's a lot of blowdown. Where are we going from here? Probably when the probably when the snow was deeper and it was a lot colder. It would have been great snowshoeing and skiing. I've got to look at the map here because I am okay. There's a marker, so I'm assuming that the trail's ahead of me. But let's take a look, see if this actually turns here. I think it does. Where am I at? Yeah, it turns a little bit and then straightens back out to the right. Okay, yeah. And this will join up to the loop that I should have been on all along, but took the the little detour off to whatever I was doing. This thing keeps on falling off. Why are you doing that? This leash thing here. See, now I'm not seeing any trail markers. There's one over there to the right. Okay. I mean, it's marked, but they could do a little bit better job on it, I think. A lot of blowdown in there. A lot of blowdown. Ooh, man, that's a big one. Yeah. Maybe it's just me. I'm just being a brat. I'm just being a brat. I know better. It's not like I'm going to get lost out here. I'm just doing my best to stay on the trail, that's all. I mean, if I'm going 1 mile an hour, I'm doing good. I am meandering, not getting out of breath. I might sound like it. I'm sure that we're coming up into a nice dark pine wood right ahead. Oh, I love it. I love the backwoods. Yeah, at this rate, with the weather warming up, I mean, it's still going back and forth quite a bit. You know, the seasons are changing, and spring is upon us, you know, and it's going to green up. Man, look at the blow down here. They have been out, you know, taking care of the trails. I mean, you can tell that right in front of us, that tree that's fresh cut. You know, I'm going to be nice and quiet going through here. Nice and quiet. Wow, this is beautiful. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. This is gorgeous. This is the kind of woods that I like a lot. I like it. I hope I'm still recording. Am I? Yeah, I still got a red light flashing, so I'm recording. But I want to be nice and quiet in here. Nice and quiet. Whew. Another pond going by on my left. Coming up on it anyway. Oh, this is just beautiful. Huge amount of blow down, and I imagine that the maintenance that they had to do in here in this trail, a lot of cutting to keep this trail open. I'm thankful, you know, if anybody that does this maintenance listens up. Thank you. You folks are awesome. Thank you. Very, very grateful for you. There goes this oleo. Yeah, being nice and quiet through here. Coming up on the water. You can see that, I suppose. Yeah. We got crows making a racket, letting everybody know that there's somebody here. Yeah, you let everybody know, shut up. Loudmouth. Alright, so, oh, there goes a hawk. Ooh, hawk did some kind of damage here. That's what's left. Backbone or something. No, that's not. Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, so there's a trail marker there coming out into the open. And we'll walk along the side of this this pond. It looks like it gets a little bit wet ahead. What do you think, Lane? Now we're gonna get wet? We gotta walk up. No, something was up in the woods. That was a good thud. Well, the GoPro battery died, so and you can see the thing there. But yeah, I got a good amount of time out of it, I guess. But certainly wasn't 2 hours. At least I don't think so. I'll be able to tell when I look at it. But yeah, let me turn this thing around and let you see what the trail was supposed to go through that. So I had to go bushwhack through the woods. I hope that it saved my video. I don't know if it did. Laney, get out of there. Get out of there. Yeah. But I had to go around all that. I had to do some bushwhacking to get around it, because that's where the trail is supposed to be, through the middle of that. Water's high, so. But goes up that way. We're following back towards the car. Still got a ways to go, but yeah, I figured I'd put it on this because I still got lots of battery in here, and I'll upload this too off the phone, but yeah, I didn't bring the battery pack with me to plug in, so that's all right. We're good. At least I know what I've got on the GoPro. I know what I got. I know what I got. But yeah, that works. That works. I like it. Got a lot of video, a lot of good stuff shot. I just hope it saved that last one that I did before once the battery dies. I don't know if it saves the video that you do. Hope so. Anyway, very good. Well, I'm back at the car. I don't know how much of that last video was actually recorded, if any of it, because the battery died. And I'm kind of glad that it did, or else I would have recorded some major errors I made in my calculations in the trail, because I started doing a great big circle. I was headed back the way I came, made a wrong turn, and looks like I added about a mile to a mile and a half onto my hike because of orienteering errors on my part. That was really pretty darn stupid. Well, I'm glad I caught it anyways. Things started looking like, hey, wait a minute, this looks very familiar. I was headed right back to where I came from. I was headed all the way back to the ravine, the gorge. Yeah, I would have gone all the way back in a great big circle. But I caught it, and I turned around, and I came back and found the trail. I don't know if I had recorded the part there after where the high water was, where I had to cross over or bushwhack around the high water. I don't know if that got recorded or not. We'll see. We'll see when I get back, if they start editing this stuff. But anyways, I'm in the car. Everything's worked out. I'm headed home. It's almost 4:45, and I'm plugged in, so the battery's charging now. But there's no way that was almost 3 hours. There's no way that I got 3 hours of video. No way. I mean, I know I got a good amount, but 3 hours, no. Anyhow, we'll get this stuff uploaded and edited, and probably not till tomorrow, because Mom's going to want my attention when I get there, when I get home, and she deserves it, because she's the best, and so I'm going to give that to her. But like that, I'm only about 15 minutes at the most away from home, and I've got 3 minutes just now on this video. So like that, good hike, man. Two hikes today that I got in. One, a little over a mile and a half, whatever it was. This one, close to 3.5, right around 3.5, something like that. I don't know. I'll have to look again, but it's good, a good amount. Good hike, enjoyable, beautiful woods. Did you see him? I did. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Have a great day.